Cakes, photographers, dresses, invitations, planning a wedding is no easy task, especially while going to school. Reporter Jessica Rasmussen shows us how BYU's Bridal Guide gives girls and guys fantastic ideas for creating the perfect wedding.
Jani Crawley loves looking at wedding dresses, but she's not looking for her own because she already had her wedding. Today, Jani wants to find samples to put in the next edition of the Bridal Guide.
I see ideas and I wish that I knew about it so I could do it for mine, but it's fun to put it in the magazine and tell all the girls at BYU about these new ideas that we're finding. So even though I didn't get to do it, other girls might get to.
When the magazine is all finished, it looks like this. So I wanted to find out what goes on behind the scenes. It turns out that taking pictures is just one of many elements that go into creating BYU's own wedding magazine.
It's probably not as glamorous as it seems to be. Lots of editing, lots of talking to our writers. But it is fun when we get days like today when we get to go out and actually take pictures of the dresses.
Those involved say the guide is perfect for BYU students because it focuses on issues exclusive to an LDS audience.
It talks about the temple, it talks about, having a modest wedding dress, it talks about planning a distance wedding, that kind of thing. And so it caters really well to the BYU audience, and it's a really useful tool for BYU students.
And with the Daily Universe changing its format, I wondered if the Bridal Guide would stay. Luckily, it looks like this popular publication isn't going anywhere.
Our understanding is that there will continue to be bridal guides. That's why Haley's upstairs with the class right now, because they're planning content for the fall bridal guide. And as long as it's economically successful and helps the lab and helps the journalism program, we'll continue to do it.
I hope that the girls on campus use it and understand what an awesome thing it is to have. I don't think any other universities have a bridal guide specifically for the university, and so I hope that it's something that stays.
Whether it's an engagement ring, the perfect dress, or a venue for your reception, the Bridal Guide has got you covered. But don't let this cover fool you, because there's articles in here just for guys.
I'm designing a spread for this issue of the Bridal Guide about ties, and we're doing a bunch of different knots. Last time we had suits and tuxes and different options for the groom other than your standard rent-a-tux. So yeah, there's stuff for guys in the Bridal Guide.
So if there's articles for guys, why don't they make an entire guide for guys?
We joke every once in a while about a groom's guide, but I don't think anyone would want to pick it up.
Whether or not guys would pick up a groom's guide, students say the fellas should at least get a copy of the Bridal Guide.
It's full of a lot of really good information. There's actually a lot of information in there for grooms specifically. And I think that guys can really have a good time and have as much fun planning their own wedding as their fiancés.
Well, there you have it, guys. If you want to have fun planning your wedding, look for the newest edition of the Bridal Guide on stands in early March. Jessica Rasmussen, BYU Weekly.